Hi, I'm Dave Mattson, CEO of Sandler. Today, I have a guest, which I'm super honored by having Carlos Garrido join us. He's an award-winning Sandler franchisee out of Miami. Now, Carlos, you've been with us now for 7 years, and you came from a different country, right? You came into Miami, didn't know anybody. It's kind of a cool story. So can you walk us through how you got here and then why Sandler?
Hi, Dave. Thanks for inviting me on today. And yeah, I'm real happy to share that story. There's a long version and a short version. I'll give you the short version.
Okay.
I came to Miami probably 10 years, no, not probably, almost exactly 10 years ago. But I came as part of a big corporate job. We were running Latin America out of Miami. So I was never in Miami. You know, I would spend weekends in Miami and that was it. I would just get on a plane, fly to Brazil, fly to Mexico. But you know, something interesting happened. My brother, Antonio, who you know well, who's my partner in Sandler,
Right.
he used to have to come to Dallas because his corporate office was Dallas, come out of the UK, and he would fly through Miami. And we used to, you know, have a couple of beers at the weekend, and he would organize his travel to spend a weekend with me in Miami. And the reason he used to fly, one of the reasons he would fly to Dallas so regularly is because he was a Sandler client of Tom Neeson. He was Tom Neeson's client.
Yep.
And over that period of time, over the period of 3 years of him coming to Miami, spending some time with me, you know, his kids had just kind of left home. He kind of liked Miami, and he loved Sandler. And he hatched this plan to open Sandler Miami. Him and Tom Neeson hatched this plan. He asked me to join him. I told him absolutely not. What a crazy idea. Sales what? Training? You know, weird. And he asked me to write his business plan for it because he needed a business plan for immigration purposes. He didn't really need a business plan. But for immigration, you have to show that you're actually going to be a real business. Okay. And so he gave me the numbers of a few fellow Sandler business owners. Roger Wentworth, I spoke to Tom. There was about a dozen, maybe 6 people I spoke to. And in the course of doing that diligence for Antonio, and I would go and visit, and my job had me traveling the world. So wherever I was a local Sandler guy, I'd go in and see a class, you know, see what this stuff's about. And I spoke to clients, and over about a 4-month period of writing that business plan, I fell in love with it. And I did, and I fell in love with a bunch of things. First of all, I never thought I would like a franchise, because like, wow, you know, do we really want people telling us what to do every day? It just sounds like another job. So I didn't like the idea of a franchise, and I certainly didn't like the idea of sales training. And over a period of 3 or 4 months, I just fell in love with the business, the network, the economic model was spectacular. The client, the conversations I had with clients, and then so I wrote his business plan, and I put myself as a feature of the business plan, and we were partners from that point. And then I came to Baltimore and met you in a discovery day about 7.5 years ago. But no, actually about 7 years ago, almost to the day, around this time, we did a discovery day. In fact, it was June, absolutely right. June 2013, the day you and I met in Discovery Day.
I'll tell you what, you know, a couple things pop up. You know, first of all, I'm pretty sure your brother trapped you into it by doing the business plan. I mean, that sounds like that was a well thought out plan by Antonio. Would that be fair?
It could have been. I could have been caught in that web. And if he did do that, he's real smart. And I imagine Tom Neeson might have had a hand in that as well, because Antonio's extremely smart, but Tom's dastardly, and that's a dastardly move, right?
Well, you'll thank him for it, though.
Oh, absolutely.
Listen, if you want to be like Carlos and have your independence and control your own destiny, why don't you give us a call at 410-559-2033 or email us at franchising@sandler.com. And I'm looking for the opportunity to help you make sure this is your last career stop.